Yo, what is up, guys? James Cutter TV, and you know what? This is starting to get really ridiculous. Eli Manning, this guy is having some serious issues, and I don't know how to fix him. I mean, the only thing I can think of is to replace him, but you can't replace a two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, especially when he won a year and a half ago. You can't replace him. You have to figure it out. But this game, there's no defending Eli Manning. There's none. There's zero, zilch. Okay, because they finally had a running game. Brandon Jacobs had over 100 yards. I believe 105 yards. Maybe he got a little more. 105 yards, I believe. 2 touchdowns. Darrell Scott came in, helped in the running game. So the running game was fine. Eli Manning was only sacked 1 time, so the offensive line was fine. It was Eli Manning. Elijah Manning that could not get it done. And throughout the game. I mean, in the beginning of the game and the end of the game, he couldn't get it done. Alright, first of all, the Giants' defense, which has been dreadful throughout the first 5 weeks of the season, held the Bears to 2 offensive touchdowns and 2 field goals. That's 20 points. That's what they held them to. The Giants scored 21, so theoretically, the Giants would win this game. But when Eli Manning throws a pick 6, boom. I mean, that's just it. I mean, you're giving the other team 7 points. You're giving it to them. You're giving them 7 points. Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall finally figured it out this game. They got going. Brandon Marshall hauled in 2 touchdown passes. So maybe Brandon Marshall, he's been frustrated. Maybe this will calm him down a little bit. They're going to get on the same page. Alshon Jeffrey now and Jay Cutler were not on the same page at all throughout this game. And they got a little here, a little there. Not for the most part, especially after, I mean, this coming after 210 yards receiving for Alshon Jeffrey last game. This game, they're a little slow, and him and Brandon Marshall got going. Cutler needs to be on with both of his wide receivers at the same time, and his tight end, Martellus Bennett. They all need to be a cohesive unit if they really want to win the NFC North right now, because the Packers are behind. Because of their bye week, they're behind. You need to keep your foot on the gas pedal. You need to get going offensively before you face Green Bay, because those matches are coming up very soon. So the Bears offensively, they looked okay. Could have looked better. I want to see more from their running game, scoring-wise. But, you know, it's fine for now. You needed to get the win at home. You got the win at home. That's fine. Now back to Eli Manning, this disaster. He is a disaster. And the Giants will be picking within the first 10 picks of next year's draft. Do you draft a quarterback? I mean, we need to start this discussion. Do you draft a quarterback? I say no, especially if you can draft Jadeveon Clowney. If you can draft him, because you can be that next Michael Strahan for you, and he may not put up the great numbers, but teams will devote 2 or 3 offensive linemen to blocking Jadeveon Clowney that will allow Jason Pierre-Paul, who will stay with your team for a while, to get open, get going again. JPP and Clowney could be a great combination, so you might want to lose games. But yeah, that's another story for another day. For now, Eli Manning has to figure it out. 15 interceptions for Eli Manning this season, on pace for 40 interceptions. That's not going to be the record, but it's pretty damn close to the record, and it's ridiculous to me. I mean, it needs to stop. 3 interceptions this game. If you're Eli Manning, you have to just say, fuck it! I'm not throwing an interception this game. I'm going to play like Alex Smith, who is conservative as hell. I'm going to play like him, and I'm going to not throw an interception today. Because if he would have done that, Giants would have won this football game, and it would have been ridiculous. No one would have predicted it. No one would have expected it. Giants would have won this football game, and I would have been shocked. I would have been like, wow, the Giants maybe? Yeah, maybe in Chicago? No. Couldn't get it done in Soldier Field. Unfortunate for them. They need to figure it out. Need to get it going now. Okay, you're not going to have a winning record. You're not going to have a chance of the division lead. Well, you could, because the NFC East sucks. But you need to figure something out before Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning are out of here and we have a new era in New York. With that said, James Carter TV, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, click right there to subscribe. And if you haven't seen my NFL Week 6 picks, go back to my channel, watch that video. Fuck, I have an annotation right there. One right there to subscribe. One right there for my NFL Week 6 picks. And with that said, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.